The chances of San Miguel winning their fifth straight PBA Philippine Cup championship just got higher after they acquired Terrence Romeo, Zamar and Ronald Tubid via multiple trades in the offseason. Several players and coaches from the other ball clubs have said that the rest of them are all just fighting for second place as the Beermen added more firepower to their already formidable roster. However, a lot can happen during the course of a conference, and all the teams are certainly aware of that as they gear up for the upcoming 44th season of the PBA. Here, Fox Sports PH breaks down which teams can pull out an upset and derail San Miguel's drive for 5. Barangay Ginebra Ginkings. Legendary head coach Tim Cohn said it best when he was asked about his team's ability to compete against the Beermen. "I think that we're one of the few teams that match up well with San Miguel. We take away a few things that they normally get from other teams, and we have a couple of guys that can match up with Ginebra, Fajardo, and Christian Standhardinger." This was on full display when the two teams met in last year's Commissioner's Cup finals. Although Barangay Ginebra's import Justin Brownlee was a big factor when they dethroned San Miguel and won the championship, it was their defense, particularly on Ginebra Fajardo, that really spelled the difference. The Gin Kings didn't have to double-team the four-time MVP with Greg Slaughter holding his own. Even though Fajardo still had monster numbers, the Beermen's shooting numbers suffered especially from beyond the arc as Barangay Ginebra's guards and forwards were able to stay home on their gunners. With the Philippine Cup looming, the Gin Kings would have to duplicate the feat this time without the services of Brownlee. However, the 21-time champion coach is confident of their chances as they are going in with a healthy lineup. "The good news is we're healthy. Greg is healthy, Japeth is healthy. As long as those guys stay healthy, we're gonna be competitive," he said. Magnolia Hotshots. Most coaches tabbed Magnolia as one of the teams that could seriously challenge San Miguel for the Philippine Cup crown this year, and for good reason. The Hotshots just won their first title under head coach Chito Victorero last conference, and they are the only team aside from the Gin Kings that won at least one game against the Beermen in each conference last season. While Magnolia doesn't have a tall frontline like Barangay Ginebra, they have a collection of pesky guards in Mark Barroca, Gio Jalalan and Justin Melton that could give Alex Cabagnet, Chris Ross and Terrence Romeo fits on the defensive end. They excel in disrupting passing lanes, providing ball pressure and forcing turnovers on the opposing guards. It also helps that they have one of the best closers in the league in Paul Lee. Rebounding and shot blocking has always been a concern for the Hotshots last season, and they would have to improve on those if they planned on stopping San Miguel's big man featuring Fajardo and Standhardinger, especially now that there won't be any imports in the upcoming conference. Luckily, veteran forward Mark Pingris is nearing a return from his torn ACL injury, and Aldrich Ramos and Rodney Brondial are eager to provide quality minutes and help reliable big man Ian Sangalang this season. NLEX Road Warriors. While Barangay Ginebra and Magnolia are clear contenders for the title, the NLEX Road Warriors could emerge as a dark horse after getting Poyaram from the Blackwater Elite via three-team trade this offseason. The former Blue Eagle is another guy that can match up well against the likes of Fajardo and Standhardinger with his rebounding and shot-blocking prowess. His size and athleticism are also valuable assets, and coach Yang Giao is confident that he will realize his full potential and blossom into an elite center for NLEX. Another welcome sight for the Road Warriors is that Kevin Alas has been cleared to play after suffering an ACL injury last season. He averaged 11.5 points before he tore his ACL in their semi-final series against the Hotshots. Now he is poised to become their go-to scorer this season, with Kiefer Ravina still serving his 18-month suspension and Alex Malari now with the Phoenix Fuel Masters. Having been in the semi-final round of the 2017-18 Philippine Cup, Giao knows that his squad has what it takes to go deep into the playoffs once again. With the addition of Aram, the return of Alas and the solid contributions by veterans Larry Fonasier and J.R. Quinahan last year, NLEX has a good reason to be optimistic about their chances of sneaking into the championship picture in the upcoming conference.